Heading into the home straight of the 2023 New Year Basho, it's hard to escape a sense of regret over the fact that the two best performing Rikishi in the sport right now won't meet in the ongoing tournament. Make no mistake, Takakai Show closing in on promotion to Yokozuna is a thrilling storyline in and of itself, and one that, should he make it, will constitute an historic achievement. Even the big-name retirements and absences, which have robbed the top tier of much of its luster in recent times, don't nullify the fact that Sumo's Makuuchi division remains an elite-level athletic competition. To win a championship at his current rank of Ozeki requires Takakai Show to overcome the best dozen or so sumo wrestlers on the planet. There may be no Terunofuji or Hakuho standing in the way, but if Takakai Show becomes just the 74th Rikishi in history to reach the exalted rank of Grand Champion, he'll more than deserve any plaudits that come his way. Indeed, as outlined in my tournament preview, limitations inherent to his pushing thrusting style as well as a relative lack of physical size only add to the impressiveness of what the Tokiwa-yama stable veteran is doing. Even so, with Asanoyama tearing through the second-tier JRY division on his way back from a year-long suspension, and showcasing the skill and power that once earned Ozeki promotion and the Emperor's Cup, it's regrettable that fans won't get to see him take on Takakai Show in what would unquestionably have been the highlight bout of the tournament. Asanoyama left, throws down Shimazuamai during their Day 7 bout. Kyoto Asanoyama's 10-1 start to the January meet pushed the Kindai University graduates' record out to 29-3 since returning to action last July in the third lowest of Sumo's 6 divisions. A Day 11 loss prevented the 28-year-old from becoming just the sixth man in history to go 15-0 in Sumo's second tier. In fact, since current NHK commentator and former Yokozuna Kitano Fuji managed the feat in November 1963, just 2 men have been able to complete a tournament in the JRY division without loss. Both Baruto and Takanashin did so on the comeback trail after falling to a lower division. Unlike the 2 European standouts who later reached Ozeki or, indeed, Terunofuji, whose recent comeback was the most impressive of all, Asanoyama's initial fall was self-inflicted rather than enforced by injury. The Takasago stable star has served his time for breaking Japan Sumo Association rules aimed at preventing the spread of COVID-19, though, and like ABI, appears to be on a path toward redemption and even greater success. Had Asanoyama been able to replicate the 15-0 showing of Kitano Fuji et al. In JRY, it would have assured him a place in the top division for the next tournament, and could even set up a potential late showdown with potential Yokozuna Takakai Show should both men enter the final weekend in Osaka in the title race. A single slip-up thus far probably won't be fatal to those hopes. In 25 out of 26 cases, second-tier wrestlers going 14-1 still earned immediate promotion to Makuuchi, with the only exception being Udagawa in 1959. Recent precedent would seem to suggest that, given his rank of JRY12, Asanoyama can only afford that one loss if he hopes to be back in the limelight in March. Should he finish with a 13-2, or worse, record, the former Ozaki will likely remain in the second division for one more tournament at least. While Asanoyama has crushed all before him thus far in January, a young debutante has been doing something similar one tier lower. 19-year-old Oki, whose exploits in amateur sumo earned him an elevated starting position in the pro ranks, is 5-0 this tournament and thus far has also been very impressive. Asanoyama, left, defeats Kaisho during Day 5 of the New Year Basho at Ryogoku Kokujikan on Thursday. Kyoto. When it comes to banzuke making, however, the rank of Makushita 15 Tsukadashi seems to exist just outside the third tier /S top 15, so even a 7-0 division title probably won't mean promotion to the paid ranks for March. While the teenager has added a spark to action earlier in the day, and Asanoyama's exploits are whetting the appetite for what's to come in the spring in Osaka, the top division is where most fans' attention lies, and Takaisho's improbable run at sumo's highest honor couldn't have come at a better time. The Yokozuna hopeful is the only one of the top 13 ranked wrestlers on the banzuke to have achieved Kachikoshi, 8 wins or better, thus far. Worse than that, every single one of the men in that top 13 has suffered at least 4 losses in the first 10 days. Takeyasu's early withdrawal and Hashoryu's injury woes have also taken some of the excitement out of the tournament, with the chances of a new Ozaki being crowned for March all but gone. Of course, such a situation also means that should Takaisho lift the Emperor's Cup and become the 74th Grand Champion in sumo history, both he and Terano Fuji will be listed as Yokozuna Ozaki for the spring meet. That would be unprecedented. Yokozuna being designated Yokozuna Ozaki is a stopgap that is normally only needed on rare occasions. Having both Ozaki slots covered in such a fashion with no new Ozaki in sight would put the JSA in a real bind over what to do about the centuries-old tradition of always having at least 2 Ozaki in the rankings. It also means even more attention should be paid to Asanoyama's final few bouts, as the former Ozaki might turn from villain to savior for the JSA over the next year.